What's up, my friends? We are playing some Standard. And, of course, we got Aether Drift coming, as well as the Pro Tour. Of course, set review going to be on Saturday. Come on down for the set review, right? Of course, it'll be up on YouTube as well. And Aether Drift coming means there's also a Pro Tour coming, which means I got to play a lot of Standard. Of course, the deck submission for the Pro Tour is literally like 8 days after the release of Aether Drift, so it's not a lot of time. So I'll be playing a lot of Standard before it releases as well. And this is a blast from the past, right?
Pointless nostalgia.
Bant Toxic came in second place in the challenge over the weekend. A deck that we haven't seen in a really long time. This is kind of a metagame deck back when Domain was really popular because it was superb against Domain. Now it's back. So I don't know. And we see this town here, of course, the card that's tearing up every format. No loops here, no talents, just this town being played straight up, which admittedly is kind of cool at Rot Priest. You can target two of your things. But yeah, this is an aggressive kind of sort of tempo deck based around these toxic creatures, which poison your opponent. And of course, Rot Priest, where if they target or you target, you get to get more poison counters. You get some proliferate effects here and Serum Snare. Skrelv's Hive, big favorite of mine, the Bitter Blossom variant. So main deck, Shelter by Ghost, just a sign of the times, it feels like, is you gotta be able to beat red. And then, honestly, Annex Sentry seems pretty good in this format as well. 1/4, Toxic 1, eats things, removal spell, creature. Mana base got a lot of fast lands. Mirror, Seed Core is pretty cool, too. And then Cyborg has some counter spells and some leeches for the discard stuff. And I'm pretty surprised to see this deck come in second in Challenge. And now we're going to find out if it's any good. So that's the plan. So let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, we're in. Play first. Chat. Coming out with me. Oh, no. The Lonely Mockingbird. Mockingbird is the worst, but it's all by itself. All right. I would say we're going to mulligan this hand. There's not a lot going on. So mulligan into a one-lander with Crawling Course, Skrelv's Hive. Oh, man. What a day to start the day. That's okay. Opponent keeps 7. Can't keep this. I think I'll keep this on 5. But I think on 6, our odds of drawing a land are 40%, which is not pretty good for having a second land here. I'm missing a color also. Or should I mulligan? All right. And we start off with triple Seed Core, Chorus, Skrelv, Sentry. All right, sure. We'll keep 5 here. Seem better, but we're going to fire up Seed Core, Skrelv, or Chorus. Skrelv. Just a little bug, A little robo bug. Spyglass Siren off Spire Bluff Canal. So probably Convoke, which is definitely a dreadful matchup. This is... Bant Toxic is like one of the most polarized decks in the entire format, honestly. Where it has a bunch of really good matchups, a bunch of really bad matchups. Almost more like a modern deck than a standard deck. Most standard matchups never get past like 60-40. Even if it's a bad matchup, it's usually never that bad. Whereas the Bant Toxic deck has those 80-20 matchups, which are very, very uncommon. So make a trade there. Oh, they're playing FOMO. Oh, is this the Jeskai Oculus deck? That'd be interesting. All right, yeah, so discard a land. Good. We draw an Aspirant's Ascent, +1/+3 flying and toxic. That's not very good. Well, we're pretty bad shape this game on the mulligan to 5. Trading 1-for-1 kind of sucked there. I thought they were Convoking. It was never going to get through anyway, but here's an Inti. Lying for some discard action. This card's really good. This card's hasn't been seeing a lot of play, and I think one of the side effects of the very large standard format is that you just kind of forget that cards are legal. Inti's great. It's a really, really powerful card, but just isn't really a home for it at the moment. But that makes the format very exciting because, let's see what they do here. They discard a Siren, and they hit a Torch Tower. That's bad. I had this, I guess, but makes the format really exciting because with all these powerful cards that are just kind of waiting in the wings for their moment to shine, there's a lot of potential options in the format, which is great. So, all right, so no blocks here. We draw Skrull. Yeah, we're just gonna go to game 2 here, I think. Not a lot going on. But Xander's a good spot, of course. Pro Tour's coming up. Aether Drift is on the horizon. Start those engines. Vroom, vroom, vroom. This game, they aren't even doing their thing, and they're still just beating our mulligan to 5, unfortunately. Discard a helping hand. Revealing. It's only 5 in the bin, so they had an Oculus they can't cast. They had a land. All right, yeah. I mean, if we draw a land and go back-to-back Sentry, maybe we can, like, pull this game through somehow, but... All right. They don't play the Shivan Reef. They just have to play the Advantage instead. And they're going to map on the FOMO. And now they have Delirium. Top card, Scorching Dragonfire. And they're going to Helping Hand. Sure. They have Delirium as well. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty screwed here, I think. Just Sheltered by Ghosts. It's obviously a good card, but not nearly as good when your creatures are very small. I can't cast it anyways, so we're just going to go to the next game. All right, that's fine. Sometimes you mulligan to 5. That's life, folks. If you can't handle mulligan to 5, get out of the pool. Don't play Magic the Gathering. So they are an Oculus. They are the Jeskai Oculus. They're playing the Helping Hand stuff. More creature-based. They have, a lot of creatures. Inti, Fear, Missing Out, Spyglass Siren. So Azorius Oculus is much more spell-based. So you need to be aware of that. They have a lot of creatures to kill. Sheltered by Ghosts. It's not really that good against them, honestly. Destroy Evil can kill an Oculus and kill the enchantment. So yeah, let's go with Sheltered by Ghosts because they have to cheap removal, I think. Bring in Destroy Evils. I think that's really it. I don't think I want Negate against them. I think this is fun. Be happy. All right, we got a playable hand. Let's go. Rot Priest into Finn into Annex Sentry with a couple removal spells. Love it. Rot Priest is the card that makes this entire deck function. This deck is amusing because it's basically a blue-white deck splashing for a green 1-drop, but it's extremely worth it. 1/2, it's toxic, obviously, and if anything you control gets targeted, even by your own stuff, they get a poison counter. So right here, they're going to kill it, which they have to do. Still get 1 poison. Still get that all-important first poison for Delirium. Delirium for Proliferate. So we draw a second copy of Finn. That's both copies of our Legend, which is not ideal. That's fun. Finn. I'm going to call you Finn. Dragonfire, sure. Yeah, a lot of removal spells in this Jeskai version of this deck, but that's okay. Got our backup Finn. We got Sentry for their first creature. The high toughness on Sentry should be pretty good for their stuff as well. Come on. What are you doing over here, huh? Alright, well, here's Skrelv. So you go. A lot of exile base removal, too. Dragonfire, Torch Tower. Ah, they're really, really coming in here. Alright, I guess we'll just save it. We get to Proliferate also, so... If they had another torch there, so be it, So, another one. Aspirant's Ascent will be very good here as well. As far as, say, against the burn spells. Play Skrelv. Still a little threat light, but... Here is Inti, which is great. Alright, so it's their turn to miss some land drops. All's fair in love and magic, So, let's tap our mana properly here. Cast Annex Sentry. Pop this Inti. And we're just getting it for 1. All those poison shots are really important. Now our Seed Core is on. Seed Core is a huge part of this deck. The ability to turn a 1/1 into a 3/2 is huge. So turning on Seed Core, turning on Corrupted is very, very powerful. They make a white land drop. So now they have all their colors and a mana. And we have the Esper Descent, though, which gives the boost. And they're just going to say go. All right, so we draw Mockingbird. Not much to do with that. Mockingbird are really weird cards. Like, really, really powerful when it works, but it doesn't do a lot when it doesn't. All right, so they're going to... No block. We're just going to let this go through, I think. Getting it for 2 extra damage is kind of pointless because we're trying to Toxic them. I'd rather save this as a protection spell for Skrelv in some way, so... I'll sleep mana for these things. We're going to see a Get Lost on the Annex Sentry. We cannot stop that. So kind of weird, right? Skrelv was tapped last turn. And they chose to not just kill it. They're going for the ambush here, I guess. This does not give any protection. We can Seed Core of a Skrelv if they block, which is like fine, I guess. But We also have the Ascent. It should be just Ascent, but... Alright, so they get back Inti. I imagine they're going to block. They're not going to block. Okay. Well, we can Mockingbird copying Inti. And then, so we have a flying Inti. It won't have Toxic, though, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, a lot of kill spells here. It's a real shooting gallery. Yeah. Let's do this. So, blue. So they're destroyable too, I guess, right? So blue. Let's cast Mockingbird, I guess. Oh no, sorry, not X equals 1. Sorry. All right, this NT costs 2, but X is 1. So Mockingbird, copy NT, and then I kind of want to map too, honestly. Just leave up my my Aspirant's Ascent. Mockingbird's weird because, like, obviously the non-poison threat is, like, pretty awkward. You want to copy your own stuff, but Serum Snare. I think it's fun. We just proliferate onto our counter, too, which is kind of nice. So let's take out. Obviously looking for more infecty threats. We can also just Skrell the Inti and give it Infect, but... Alright, so here comes Inti. They're going to discard an Oculus, MBN. We have Destroy Evil, but it's not up right now. We have Serum Snare too, so... Alright, no blocks. I don't think blocking is crazy here, but... Another Torch the Tower? So many Torch the Towers. Try and save it. That's a lot of spells, folks. All right. Well, we draw Serum Snare. We want to keep the Destroy Evil for Abhorrent Oculus, which I assume they were going to get back there. I think they wanted to return it last turn, but had to play No More Lives to get their thing through. I mean, so I don't think I want to discard here, honestly. I want to Serum Snare the Inti and then Destroy Evil the Oculus. Yeah, sure. So this is kind of awkward because, like, we just have this Inti and we're not really, we're trying to double kill them, you know, with the Infect and the regular damage. All right, so we're going to Serum Snare this, proliferate. I'll probably just jump this on my turn, right? I would have got it for extra point. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Jared? Thanks for the resub. Jared's our poker champion. 3-time champion in a row. I still control the soundboard. Jared won his flip against me. Jacks versus Ace King. Here's Helping Hand. And Inti. Yes, I probably should have got an extra point there. It's fine. So here's Inti. And we're going to destroy the Oculus.
Get off my plane.
And draw a Mirrex. Mirrex is actually awesome here. So we're going to attack. And no discards. And then we gotta play Mirrex to go. And now we have Mirrex plus Seed Core, which is a good little threat. It's a 3-2 every turn. We're kind of a little split here. They're halfway dead in regular damage and halfway dead in poison damage.
Waka, waka.
If only we could put it all together, you know? That would be a little better for us, maybe. Here's Steam Core Scholar. EDB draw 2, discard 2 cards or a flyer, instant, or sorcery. Really good in this deck because actually playing flyers. What's up, Doom? Yeah, if they're halfway dead twice, that means we win, right? That's just how it works. I believe that's how it works. So, Scholar discards and finds no Scholar, so no good there. They discarded a spell. Doom, have you played this Jeskai Oculus deck? I haven't played it, like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. Alright, so they are going to not attack. We get to Mirrex, and now we have Seed Core for Mirrex tokens, which is awesome. We draw Jawbone Duelist, also good with our Seed Core. So let's attack. No discards. You can see how important Seed Core is in this deck. All of our crappy 1/1s. They're going to double block the Might. Okay, you got it. We're going to kill Inti, I guess, right? Yeah, sure. So kill Inti. They go to 6. Play Jawbone Duelist and say go. We can't Mirrex now, but it's fine. We have Duelist plus Seed Core for double strike. Big Nose says, hey, Jim, I want to say I appreciate your content. Playing Madness 2024. Followed your career through the years. A lot of respect for you. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Fred. I appreciate it. Recommission to get back a 6/6 Oculus. That's bad. I mean, they have a lot of removal. Like a lot. They play another Inti. A lot of removal and a lot of creatures. Very, very different than Azorius Oculus, which is a lot of like card filtering and like, you know, whatever, sleight of hands and stuff. Okay. So anti-discard. Probably should have his first. They plan on discarding, they don't. Alright, so I mean anti can pump the duelist. We need to Sequor it first, but I think we're just dead. Like the Oculus is probably too much here. This gives flying, not very useful. It does pump it though. Alright, we'll just get all in here, I think. I mean, there's 6. So make us into a 3/2. It would be a 4/3 with double strike. They just block all the ground guys, though. I think we're dead. We have his Aspirant. Because we have to discard the Ascent to Inti as well. Yeah, I think we're just dead. But we're just going to make some plays here and see what happens. Let's attack. Let's Inti. Discard this thing. And get a counter and draw a core. If we drew like a Serum Snare or some removal spell for the Oculus, like maybe we could have a chance, but it is 8 damage and 2 toxic. They can just block with some of their shitters though. Or 6/6, that works too. Hi, Karn. Karn just won't go in his bed. They're blocking with just the Oculus. Sure. So they take a dead Oculus, 2 damage, take some poison. Let's have their helping hand, maybe. We're going to cast this Crawling Chorus, and we have a Mirror token to make also. Alright. You can't full control double boost, because once 1 resolves, it's no longer a 1/1. So. Alright, helping hand puts it in tapped. So at least it can't block, but that being said, we're probably in trouble here. They decided to play Thundering Falls rather than discard it to the Inti because they can't attack anyway, so. And they unmorph an Oculus. That's bad. I think we're dead. Alright, yeah. Oh, look who's here. Look who decided to come to work today. Yeah, I think we're dead. They're 4, 6. They only have 6 poison. Deck's pretty cool, honestly. It's a cool new deck. We draw Serum Snare. I think a little too late. If we were to... They're at 4 life. Wait. When they're just dead in the air? Wait. Why? What is... What?
Inconceivable! How did this happen?
Why would they do this? Just leave themselves dead to a removal spell like this. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? I don't understand. Proliferate. We're going to game 3, folks. We're going to game 3.
Game.
Wow. All right. Okay. Yeah, sure. So they have literally infinite removal. We don't want to draw Skrelv's Hive, honestly. Maybe we want to like bring in these Charge of the Mites. It's just like extra doofers. Honestly, Mockingbird's pretty bad against them. They just kill our stuff constantly. Let's bring in Charge of the Mites. And then maybe cut like... This down is pretty bad. This down just seems really weird in this deck, honestly. It's kind of a weird card to play, but sure. They might have forgot Inti was a bird, which is reasonable, I think. We can Mockingbird and Oculus. The problem is whenever you do that, you're just behind the Oculus race, where they're just ahead of you. They just have like the extra attacker and stuff, so... This hand's okay. I think Mirac's really important against them, so... We have the removal spells, too. Yeah, this down, like, double targets the Rot Priest, but, like, it doesn't seem like it's that exciting. There are better ways to do that, you know?
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear
Jawbone Duelist. Alright. Here's an Inti. Annex Entry will have plenty of targets this game. Alright, bye Karin, thanks for coming to work. Here comes Inti. Do they have the Oculus? They should have stones this game? That sucks. Alright, well, and they already played a land, which was probably a bit of a mistake, but they're probably so excited because they have the helping hand. Yeah. Alright, they get a dude. They get one manifest. He gets to play an Annex Entry. Man, really good draw, right, on the mulligan. They've been sheltered by Ghost, just Serum Snare. Sure, so we're just going to Annex Entry. And they have this Oculus. And I don't think I want to trade Jawbone Duelist for a face down card, do I? I mean, it could be an Oculus. Could even be a boat. Maybe I do. Just keep the board kind of clear. All right, that's not good if they're not blocking. I mean, it has a good chance of being an Oculus or something good. All right, here come the boys. I think this is an Oculus. They hit Steam Core Scholar. The upside here is that if we block, I mean, they can't play Scholar. We just can't. If this dies, we just can't win. Might have a Torch Tower too. So, all right, there's no blocks. Take a bunch. Play another Sentry. This deck's pretty good. This Jeskai deck, I'm like pretty impressed. The fact that it actually has like a plan B of just like beating down is like super reasonable. You know, the Azorius Oculus decks are obviously just all in on Oculus. So Scholar's pretty cool. It was like they play Props Memory too, which is a card that I like a lot. Yeah, I mean, we're at 10 already. Question: aside from the no block, what are their tells for a suspicion of a morph? Just how they're treating it. Like, are they being protective over it? Are they casting it quickly? So, all right, we're gonna Sentry the Inti, and Skrelv. I'm gonna attack. So I think blocking is kind of tough. So I'm just gonna attack here. Yeah, I would like to trade this Jawbone Duelist for their Scholar. It's almost better than blocking. All right, so this turns on my Seed Core, which is cool, I guess. Oops. So they're at 4 poison. Let's play Annex Sentry, nab the Inti, and Skrelv. I'm a little more inclined to block with the Inti Annex Sentry, so it's not as bad to get back to them. It was a FOMO. And they are going to double combat the Steam Core Scholar. So this is 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. I think we block. Yeah, they could have just targeted the Siren and or the FOMO because it says Vigilance anyway. Because they get a full extra combat step. Very true. Very true. Good catch.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
All right. Yeah, we're not blocking with the Oculus one. I think they have a torch, but... All right, so down to 7. Scholar attacks again. The maximum amount of bananas. Perhaps is too many bananas.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
And here's another FOMO. They're at 4. They aren't dead, are they? They're just... Oh, no, we're 1 short. 1, 2... No, they're dead. So we can give this... We Skrelv the Jawbone Duelist and kill both of these and we're just dead. Oh, we have this too. Yeah, they're super dead. All right. They're super dead. Super dead. Super dead.
No, don't do this.
Let's go. Damage to the FOMO. Proliferate to the Steam Core Scholar. Proliferate, please. Thank you. And send them to clouds. They're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just 10. We could have Skrelved onto a Duelist for an extra poison, but didn't even need to do that. taking it down. That was some match. All right. That was quite the wild ride there in that first match. From thinking we were just stone dead to winning the game. It's pretty cool. Skrelv Duelist Sheltered by Ghost. That's a good start. Protect the Duelist and put the Sheltered by Ghost on. We got a Lush Portico. Lush Portico is
Make a little noise, you know?
exactly where you want to be. As I said, Bant Toxic was like the metagame anti-domain deck. So, alright, we are going to play... I think I want to protect this Duelist. I'm just going to play Duelist and say go. Avatar. Overlord. Alright. I guess, like, we're not playing the counter spells that the old version was. Which makes the matchup worse, but... Alright, so... We draw Rot Priest. Which is actually pretty gas. So, now I get to play Rot Priest, have this town to bounce my own stuff and get counters. And I should attack and Skrelv this. So we get the extra Toxic, so look at 4 counters, not 3. So, 2 Toxic, 4 Toxic, and now if they go land Sunfall, we just this town back our stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so bounce Rot Priest and Duelist. Take your counters, please. And... we draw a Thicket. So we can go just play... We just dump our... I mean, dumping our entire hand is a little risky in the face of another Sunfall. We could just go Duelist Skrelv. Yeah, we're going to wait. We'll hold Rock Priest. If I play all 3 and they have another Sweeper, we're just dead. So I'll just do this. So I go. They're at 6 poison. So they are effectively dead on board to this. You got to deal with my Skrelv or my Duelist or both. Donkey Punch resub. 2 years. 2 years for Donkey Punch. Alright, well.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes rock.
Alright, so here's our Skrelv. Here's our Rot Priest. We could just cast Shelter by Ghost for the... I'm just gonna cast this for the trigger. And target this... Target the Incubator, I think. Yeah, no 3rd Sunfall, please. Probably should let out the C-Core, but whatever. Alright, so they're at 7 poison. This town seems good in that scenario. The question is, like, in other scenarios. Like, you know, when Rock Priest is not involved, you want to bounce their things. How relevant is it? But it was certainly good there. Get lost. Alright, so I gotta pay the ward and still take the poison. I love it. The problem is now they have a 6/5 and we don't have a way to get 3 yet. Draw land. That's not good. Alright, well. Map for spells. Another Duelist. The problem also is that the Skrelv can't push the Duelist through the stupid Incubator, which is really annoying. I guess we keep this. It just seems better than a random card. We'll just say go. 8 poison. They have a lot of cards in their hand, though. This Incubator is really causing trouble. Yeah, March does seem better than the thing is. March was the card they used to play. They draw beans. Yes, they go. Alright, well, at least they're scared. So, here's Duelist. We're going to map onto it. We lose the ability to C-Core onto it, but I think that's fine. Also, it might not even work, so... Crawling course. Oh, we just got across the finish line here. I think this is better than a random card, so it's fine. And we'll just say go. We have not drawn Skrelv's Hive yet, yeah. Card's really good. All right, we're just going to say go. Problem, of course, is now they have their engine in play with the up the beanstalk, so... All right, so they buy in the Skrelv. I think they're gonna get out scot-free here. The old version of the Bant also had more proliferate cards, so you could like burn them out in a spot like this where they've like stabilized, but they're at a high poison number. Oh my god! All right, I think that'll do it. We need to draw. Basically running Serum Snares. Or Rot Priest, I guess. Like, if we draw Crawling Chorus into Rot Priest, you can target our creature with the Seed Core.
Spawn more overlords.
Too many Overlords. Alright, well, 2 Double Strike. Don't think a new set will have significant impact on Pioneer or just Standard. I don't know. I haven't looked at it closely yet. The set review is going to be on Saturday. Saturday for the set review. That's when I'll be looking at all the cards really closely and letting you know my thoughts on all of them. So check it out. Make sure you're there. Of course, it'll be up on YouTube over the weekend as well. Is Rot Priest only spells? You're right. I'm sorry. It's only spells. Well, chat called the Zur, and they've got it. All right, we're going to go to the next game here. All right, yeah, I mean... Definitely, they had double Sunfall turn 4 and 5. Couldn't quite get there. We're going to bring in our Negates, our Charge of the Mites, and maybe Destroy Evil. I think Mockingbird's kind of bad here. Also, the Ascents are pretty bad here, too. It doesn't really stop anything. Serum Snare, this town. Sheltered by Ghosts is bad. The Sentries are also pretty bad. I guess we're just going to leave in the Mockingbirds. Sure. Mockingbirds stay in. And we're kind of like one card short, actually. But I guess this Aspirate's Ascent is okay. Yeah, Liege, Sentry, Ghost, and Smite are all really bad, so sure. Yes, you also have early access, 10 new brews. That's going to be happening. Tentative date here. It's going to happen on Wednesday, but John might have a playoff hockey game that day, in which case I will be doing it earlier or later. But it will be on Wednesday the 5th. So, all right, play first. I mean, hand's good. Negate's big. We can't cast the negate yet, but as always, check schedule, folks. I post schedule every week. Has all the info on it. Wrong button, sorry. And nope, wrong button there too. You can see there I have a schedule, 10 new brews, Bronze. I think it's all there, folks. If you want to know when things are happening, I try and make it as easy as possible for y'all. Yeah, John's team, they played the last game of the season yesterday, and they are the 2 seed, and they played against, I think they played against the 1 seed actually, and crazy game. Team played phenomenal. Other team like scored a few like dinky like lucky goals. We were down 3-1, then we were up like 4-3. They tied it. Up 5-4. They tied it. Up 6-5. They tied it again. So like real heartbreaker, spots. And they pulled it out though. They won in overtime. John played really, really well. The whole team played really well, honestly. So, and they've lost like so many Seized from Slumber. This is tough. Like, I'm not like thrilled to negate this. I think I have to though. Just so much damage. They've lost so many close games in the last like few seasons, like heartbreaker games that like I was really, really happy they won. So they played phenomenally. They played really, really well. Like they deserved to win. And no one deserves anything in life, but like they played well enough to win, and it's good to see the good play rewarded. So double Serum Snare, but I can't cast both of them. I guess we just Seed Core here, right? Like we don't need to cast 2 of these, I don't think. We can't cast 2 of these anyway, so let's just pop this here. Gonna go on the damage and toxic train. They are now at 9 damage and 7 poison with 2 Serum Snares. This game should be locked up, I think. I guess I go Sunfall here. I mean, we just bounce our creatures, so. Alright, so here's an Overlord of the Mist Moors. that it should be game. Oh. Anyway, where are we at? This is their end step. So they got these. So we're just gonna Serum Snare a flyer, put them up to 8, and then Serum Snare a flyer, put them to 9, and then finish them off. Yes, the house is defended. Very defended. Hey, just Grove Scythe. All right, and Serum Snare that one. Proliferate again. Even if they have a binding here, they're still dead, which is awesome. They had the binding too. Wow. They had a pretty good draw too, but we were on the play and our draw was better. So I go to game 3. Oh, can we proliferate the counters on their overlords? Did I miss that? I just didn't even notice because like it automatically like proliferates for you. That is fun. That is really fun. Proliferating overlord counters up. Ooh. Yeah, Skrelv's awkward enough against nowhere to run. All right. Another good. Oh no, we don't have any white. We have these Myrixes for our only white manas. We got to keep this, I think. We should have 1-drop, 2-drop. Myrix is great against them anyway. We should draw white. So, what do you think, Karn? Should we keep? He's walking towards his bed. Go to your bed, dude. Seed core. That works. All right. All right, where you going, man? Up the beanstalk. All right, they're being, and we draw a negate. Negate is good, obviously. Yeah, sure. I mean, if they have temporary lockdown here, we lose. If they don't, I think we're a pretty good chance to win. We just have double toxic guy. Like raise the alarm toxic is like pretty good, honestly. So, hi Karn. They name human. They got a little Zur action. And they got to get lost. Sure. How old is Karn? Like 4-ish. Play Myrix. Pretty sure we reach end step charge of the Knights twice, right? Like yeah, playing Finn, we can't leave negate up. Yeah, just charge it. Charge! Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't have any white. Karn, you distracted me. It's all your fault.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
That's bad. They play Dust Animus and up the beanstalk. All right, well, I screwed up. I made a mistake. Folks, mistakes happen, you know, just part of the game. All right, so that's bad. That's really, really bad, obviously. We play a land. We should play Skrelv Scythe. We have Hive up with negate, and then we're just gonna have to bide our time here, try and find a white source. We can start mapping next turn. And Dust Animus. It's funny, it's like a 2/3 flyer is like not bad at all against us. Like just one of the things about this deck is that like random blockers are just really good against it. Like just random, you know, give me a freaking horn turtle or something like that. It's pretty good. So even if Dust Animus looks weird as not being played with its full Baneslayer mode. Floofing. Remember, folks, first thing, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Hit the follow button, support the content. Here's an overlord, draw some cards, it's fine. Alright, so they're starting to hit the upper end of the range, unfortunately, which is not ideal. We get that going. We draw this town ain't big enough. Alright. I mean, we could map onto our chorus, and if we hit a spell, we can just do it twice. Not much to be this towning here. Alright, let's start there. Let's take a white source or a counter. There's the white source. I guess we just go again. Alright, so we go again. We found all the lands, every last one of them. So, play Thicket and say go. We've got Negate and this town up. Unfortunately, they have a lot of mana and a lot of cards. That miscast on the Charge of the Might is going to cost us the game here, I think. Here's a Zur. Enchantment creatures. I can bounce the Overlord. Enchantment creature. So I can bounce the Zur and the Overlord if they go to activate it, right? Which isn't ideal, but play land. A little iffy here, you know? I should have cast Leyline Binding. I think our window's closing here, folks. Yeah. We stumbled around a little too much and their draw was quite good. Yeah, we're just dead. It's like, sure. They are going to wisely wait on Zur, too. Good play. Smart play. If I try and bounces now, they take tarp either one of these two. We're just gonna back it up. All right, so kind of a stinky one. We misread our lands and stuff, and little punt there. Might have lost anyway, but that's okay. All right, on the play. And hand his gas keep. Give him my Rot Priest. That's my boy. We just draw a turn 2 Scroll Scythe, like once. I would love to play a turn 2 Scroll Scythe once. Here's a Courtyard. Sheltered by Ghosts. Sure. Rot Priest. Duelist. Courtyard. Plaza of Heroes. What? What? What's going on?
Yeah.
Exile player's graveyard and sack to give humans indestructible and hexproof. I think we just like Shelter by Ghosts here, just get in, right? I don't know what's going on here, but some sort of multicolored legend deck. Alright, then we have the... I don't think that Aspirant Scent will matter to them. I guess if they have it counters cut down, in theory, but... Alright, well, they're already 5 poison. We have a bounce spell and a Aspirant's Ascent. We can give us flying and just kill them too, so... Sure, I guess. We'll take it. I mean, if they're playing Plaza of Heroes in general, they're probably playing like a Joda deck or like a bunch of creatures. I guess we want like maybe Shelter by Ghost and Destroy Evil. Maybe we cut like... You can't really cut... We could shave like a Skrell if it's legendary, obviously. Shave to this towns. You're bringing Shelter by Ghosts. Maybe shave a Hive on the draw. Play Joda before it rotates. I was planning on doing a freshly brewed today. Maybe we'll do freshly brewed Joda. We haven't played Joda in a long time. Joda's a long time favorite on the stream. I want these. I think I do. They could have the anti-poison human in their deck. That is true. All right. Once again, we have Turtle and Rod Priest. Love it. All right. So Seed Core, Rod Priest, Courtyard again. Chats have to think about what we need to do to our Joda deck to make it playable in this town metagame. So Courtyard, Rona. If they're playing Courtyard and Plaza of Legends, they probably aren't playing many spells, which is really, really good for us. So, play land. Just play Rod. Maybe we're gonna attack. Maybe we just like actually just Aspirant's Ascent as a sorcery. I think. Like, we could just get 4 poison for doing this. So they're already at 4 poison. I have Proliferate and Removal Spell in my hand. It's kind of funny that Rot Priest is a 1-2, not a 1-1, so it's worse than Seed Core. Alright, sure.
Game.
That's fine by me. One thing about the Toxic deck is it is really, really good if your opponent's not interacting with you. There you go. All right, so I'm not going to lie. I'm honestly pretty impressed. You know, this is a deck that I thought was just like effectively just a metagame call against domain decks, and had a little more game than I would think just like against like the random full field. Annexator is kind of great. This card's pretty awesome. Finn's a little weird, just as like a 1/3 infect creature. But I don't know, pretty cool. I'll Scrawl's Hive. Trouble by Ghost is obviously not great in this deck because like you just don't have anything that's very big, but probably necessity to be red. Yeah, just kind of cool. Honestly, cool. It's just another good standard deck floating around, which is awesome. So again, this deck came in second place of a challenge in the hands of archenemy 1, and we got more to play on stream. But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.